your unique. You already know it's time to hang out with me. So today, in this whole entire week, is my Storytime marathon, and this is day 1 of 7. I'm gonna be recording all 7 story times right now. So if you see me with the same clothes on in 7 videos, then you know why. I'm gonna be mentioning this in literally all the videos, so y'all know that I recorded these all in the same day, all in the same night, because pre-recording is immaculate. But I'm gonna be doing post notification shout out. If your name's in the description, there's gonna be post notification shout out. That's really not how you do it for real, but it will be better in the other videos because I forgot that I even do that. But if you want to post notification shout out, make sure you click that bell, subscribe, like that button, and comment when you're done, and period, you get a post notification shout out. Okay, so today this story time is gonna be on how my boyfriend and my friends bullied me into depression. This happened when I was in 4th grade, and I'm telling these stories that happened a while ago, like back kind of, and I'm telling them because they're old, and y'all, like, I just like telling y'all about the stuff that I go through because I'm gonna be authentic. I'm gonna tell y'all, like, every YouTuber you watch, I'm pretty sure they're going through stuff right now, but I'm gonna tell y'all my story because I have a story to tell. People always tell me, oh, you don't have to put that on the internet, but I'm not giving y'all all, like, too much information. Most of these story times I talked about them with my mother before I even post them, and I'd be like, okay, is this too much to put out there? And she would be like, no, like, I am about to be grown, y'all. Like, these story times are what people enjoy, so I'm gonna continue to tell them. Let me give y'all some back here. See, this story time is probably gonna be really short because it's really not that long, but I just feel like it needs to be told. This story time has 2 parts. Let me tell y'all part 1. I got bullied twice actually in 4th grade. Alright, so I was in 4th grade and I went to Anderson Lindsay Elementary School in Snellville, Georgia. And then there was this boy who had a really big crush on me, and you know when you're a jit and you're a youngin', you really don't really know the mindset of dating for real. So you just think, oh, crush, boom, we dating type stuff. So I had this boyfriend and I had this best friend, and I would insert clips of me and the best friend and me and the boyfriend together. It was not this big circle, but I'm just letting y'all know, like, this girl was supposed to be my best friend and this boy was supposed to be my boyfriend, period. Like, loyalty, I guess people don't know what loyalty is back then, but that's besides the point because what the that's all I'm gonna say. This actually happened in 5th grade, actually. We was in 5th grade, and I remember this because I only went to Anderson Lindsay for 2 years, 4th and 5th grade. And this teacher, her name was Mrs. McKinley. She was my 5th grade teacher. Okay, so one day we was in class, we was doing math, and they had us our individual whiteboards, and we would write the math problems, and then the teacher would put a timer up on the little projector, and then you flip your board up to see if you had it right. If you had it right, you had it right. If you had it wrong, you had it wrong. But if you had it right, I think you get like a piece of candy or something like that. So this boy was sitting next to me. I don't even remember his name, but I know that I was writing on my board and I was like, I think
Camille is fake.
These are all real names, by the way, because it happened in 4th grade. So I don't think that I should have to cover up their names. But if y'all end up watching this, then y'all know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I was like, I think Camille is fake, and I wrote it on my whiteboard because I thought that I could vent to this person who was next to me. And after I wrote that, we had put our backpacks on these little hooks that was by the door. So whenever it was time to go, you just go get your backpack off the door and you go out the door. This boy, when it was time for us to transition into like something else that we were doing, he got up out of his chair and walked over to the backpacks. And as he was walking over to the backpacks, I saw him looking at me, and he was talking to the girl Camille. And this girl is a dark-skinned girl, right? He was whispering to her, and he was like, I guess he told her what I said, right? And I'm looking and I'm like, wait, what are they talking about? Wait, what are you talking about? Like, I'm just looking, whatever. Cool. So he come back and sit with me, and I see the girl Camille telling everybody in the classroom, pointing at me and talking, like, whispering cake. So I was like, what the f? I wasn't thinking what the f back then, but now that I look back at it, I'm like, what the f? So time progressed, and I'm trying to tell this story how I remember it because it was so freaking long ago, but I remember this because this is my first time getting bullied ever in life. I remember she was mad and she told everybody in the class that I was fake as f, or I don't know what type of rumor she spread it around the school. But this is 5th grade and this is crazy. Nobody liked me no more. So I go home, I go to sleep, I take a nap. I wake up and I had this Android. It's like a Motorola or something like that. It was an Android. I didn't have my iPhone because it had gotten stolen back in 4th grade. But it was an Android, and I was on my phone after my nap, and I just see a whole bunch of kick notifications, and I tap on it, and I just see these girls and these boys, like the whole 5th grade basically, in this whole freaking group chat, and they're like, oh, you stupid, you this, you that. Like, they were just coming for me, and it made me really sad because I'm in 5th grade and they calling me ugly. They said I look like a man. They calling me fake. And then this is where the tip was turned. They was like, you should go kill yourself. What? Why would you tell this 5th grader that she should go kill herself? That's messed up on your end, and that's messed up on everybody else's end. Mind you, My best friend Amari, she was supposed to be my best friend. She had ended up switching sides in the chats. Like, I had wanted her to take up for me to defend me, Blase Squad. Her and this girl named Naya had switched up in the chat. They was in the chat and they was like, yeah, like, you fake as blah blah blah. They was going in on me. Like, all of them was going in on me, and I started boo crying. My mom, I remember this to this day because it was so freaking sad. My mom was on the phone and I was texting her off my phone, and I was like, I never want to go back to school again. I really don't want to go back to school. I really just, I can't go back to school. Like, this is sad. Like, I was so sad. I was crying. Like, I didn't want to go back to school, and this is why I am a gangster I am now, because I've been going through since 4th grade, since 4th and 5th grade. So my mama was like, what do you mean? Why you don't want to go back to school? She was very concerned. She was wondering what was wrong with her child. So she had ended up coming up the steps and was like, let me see your phone. And I was like, I don't want to give you my phone, because then I would feel like a snitch. Yeah, like, she was looking at my phone and she was like, add me to the kid group chat. So I added my mom to the kid group chat. Everybody started leaving the group chat. I wish I could go back and log into my kick, but I can't, because I want to put receipts of this. Yeah, like, they all started leaving, and my mom was like, oh no, Amari said this, we finna call her mama. My mama ends up calling this girl's mama, was like, how's she supposed to be her friend, and she doing this and doing that, doing, like, you know, going in on the girl mama. Like, this story might sound fake, but y'all, it's really freaking not. Like, I can call the boy who was supposed to be my boyfriend, because we still stay in contact, because we're still friends. I could call him and he would confirm all of this. Yeah, she was going in on the girl's mom, blase squaze. So boom, school come around like the next morning, and I end up going to school, and everybody is like distant away from me, like not talking to me. Nobody's talking to me, and I see Amari and Naya walking up to me, and they want to talk, and I'm like, what do y'all need to talk about? Like, oh, she was trying to explain herself, and I was like, you was on these girls' side. You was supposed to be my best friend. If anybody in that chat, you should have my back, and that shit hurt. Like, you were supposed to be my best friend of everybody. My boyfriend was in the chat too. His name was Elijah, and I'm gonna say his name because Elijah, you know what the I'm talking about. He's still my dog though, y'all. We cool. Like, we had ended up talking, dating, okay, cool. Through the midst of all of this chat and the group chat, he was on their side too. Like, what the f? Like, you was supposed to be on my side. I'm your girlfriend, and you want to be side. I don't remember exactly what he said in the chat, but I know he wasn't on my side. Anderson Livesey, when you go to recess or whatever, it's this thing called a black top. The black top was like hopscotch, tennis, a whole bunch of stuff on the black top. Concrete, it was black. Then you go further up the hill, and it was like a big playground field. So one day on the black top, we had all went to recess, and he was like telling everybody to come get me to go talk to him. So I ended up walking over there to go talk to him, and okay, we're good. This man, I kid you, if I was in my shoes, if I was me now back then, oh, all of them would have hated me. So this man literally gives me a $20 bill, y'all, and talk about some, oh, I'm sorry. He was talking to me, telling me how he all sorry. He gave me some flowers and a $20 bill. I was receiving flowers in 5th grade and $20. $20 though? You think apologies worth $20? What? You just bullied me with these folks. You and Amari and Naya just bullied me with these folks. I just don't think that was right. Like, he gave me the money and we ended up making up. All of us ended up making up. But this one girl, her name was like Marianne or something like that. I don't even know, bro. This shit was so long ago. But I was sitting down. She was the only person who I guess never really forgave me, and it didn't even have shit to do with her. I was sitting down on the floor. It was all in a circle, and I was in front of her desk, like the chair, so she couldn't pull her chair out. So she didn't say excuse me or anything. She was just standing there like, if you want me to move, just say excuse me. But I'm just paying attention to whatever the teacher is doing, and she's just standing there, so I'm not paying her no mind, because why the f are you standing up anyways? So it was textbooks piled on her desk, and she slipped on me. Y'all, I kid y'all the fuck not. Like, everything in this story, like, I get up and I grab the books and I throw it at her. And after that, my vision is blurry. I just know that all these bullied me, and I was crying and I was sad because they all bullied me. How do y'all live with telling somebody to kill themselves? Like, that's just not even right. Like, I will never tell somebody, go kill yourself. Because if that person really kills himself, how you gonna feel about that? Especially a person you go to school with and you were just cool with, and you telling her to kill herself. That's the first time somebody ever told me to kill myself. This is the second time, which is part 2. I used to make these flipograms, y'all. I used to make flipograms when I had moved back to Florida. I was in middle school at this time. So I was in like 6th grade. I think I started before. I started in 6th grade. So I've been graphic designing since 6th grade. There was this group of girls. There was 3 girls. I really want to name their names, but one of them I still talk to this day. My flipogram name was Trap Flips. That's TRVP.FLIPS. The boy who bullied me, that's why this all leads up, y'all. The boy that bullied me back in 5th grade, we're now still talking. Not talking like a relationship, but we're friends. And we made this flipogram page together where we will make people flipograms, moving motion flipograms. I'm going to put one up so y'all know what it looked like that I did, if I still have any. There was this known flipogram page. Their name was slay.flipograms, and there was 2 people behind it, and I'm gonna say their names because I don't think people know who I'm talking about. But one of the people's names was Gabby, and the other girl's name was Alara. So Gabby was the mean one. She would go around hacking people's pages so that she can give them away on her flipogram page, slay.flipograms. And so she would text the smaller flipogram pages and pretend like, let me co-own for you, because they were really good at making flipograms. They were the most followed page. And she would go around pretending like she wanted to co-own their account and help them gain followers, so that the little smaller pages would give her their password so that she can hack them and give the pages away on her bigger page as like a giveaway for a certain amount of followers. If that makes sense. If it don't make sense, replay what I just said until it makes sense, because that's the best way I can explain it. So she ended up DMing me one day and hacked my page, and that's why I started over and made trap flips. So me and my friend Elijah was running this page, and I remember there was this other account called Bangin' Flipograms, and there were 3 girls on this page. One name was Ariana, one name was Aaliyah, and one girl name was Anaya. I'm saying their names because it's crazy and I don't give a. These 3 girls, they was behind this page, and then but Anaya was a girl, Ariana was a girl, and Aaliyah was fronting to be a girl. Nobody knew that she was actually a dude, because I guess, oh, that's another story for another freaking day, bro. She was a dude and nobody knew. I knew. Yeah, they was running this Bangin' Flipogram page, and it was me with Trap Flips, and then it was Slade Flipograms. So I had a friend, her name was Layla, and they would bully her, and I would step in to be mean because I don't like that. They was all coming for her. I put pictures on the screen. She would tell people to jump off a bridge and kill themselves, so I would put all of this on the screen because I still have all of this to this day. It's not really much to this story, just that I had a slick ass mouth and nobody liked me for real because my mouth was mean as fuck. See, I'm not going for that again. See, like back in the day when I was legit, and I was back in the day and I was like young as fuck, all that shit would have made me sad. But when they was trying to bully me and telling my friend to go jump off a bridge and shit, bully both of us. Elijah was taking up for me too, by the way. But I was mean as fuck. I was telling them mean shit. I wasn't telling them to kill themselves, but I was like, y'all bitches, like, I was just going in on them. Because no, why are you bullying my friend? But that had happened back way long time ago. But make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll be back with more videos tomorrow. Y'all know, day 2. Period. Peace.